Hello everyone, Rockape here, and today we're taking a step back in time as we take a look at nostalgia in its purest form in the guise of Little Fighter 2. Now, let's look back at 2002, let's say. I was just starting off in senior school, comprehensive, what do they call it? It must have been about 12, 13. And you're in ICT, which is computer class in the UK, and they're trying to make you make something out of Excel or some kind of database, just using Windows crap, basically. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And you know what? I'll play it too. And while they were making us do that, I was busy downloading this onto people's computers and making them play it with me. Who do I want to go as? Oh, that's the back button. Let's do stage mode then. Yeah, that'll do. Controls aren't what I remember, but who knows what the controls are. He was the bow guy. I'll go as the bow guy. Team 1. So you can have up to 8 people. 8 children all playing. Let's go maximum. Random boy. I'll do. Difficulty? Normal. That's it. Whoa. So, we used to play the heck out of this game when I installed it on people's computers. Look at me go. You know, it was very Street Fighter-esque at the time. So I loved it. Did I throw that? I did! You could have like 2 or 3 people using the same keyboard. Maybe up to like 4 people. And man, did it just pass the time or what? Where even am I? Is that a good guy or a bad guy? I just stay in the back and shoot arrows. We're unstoppable, boy. Apart from me. I told people to stay. So yeah, I absolutely loved this little game when we were in school. Especially back then because, you know what? It was either this or go and do work. And who wants to do that? I think I've told everyone to stay. And I don't know how. Because now they're not coming. I'll drink some of that pop. Just keep drinking it. Okay, now we're running on my head. And they had all different classes. It was actually quite clever. And it was free. I have no idea how I actually came about having this. It's just one day I did. Come on. Can't get past my arrows. Ugh. That's kind of the story, I guess. It's not as fascinating as I wish it was. I think I might have had like a CD for it, or maybe it was on maybe a floppy disk back in the day. It was just as floppy disks were phasing out, of course. Or maybe I had it on like MP3 player. I could just install it on people's things. Around the same time, if you're into your nostalgia, if you're watching this video because you like your nostalgia, stickmen fighting videos were also a big thing. People loved a good stickman fight. On Newgrounds, I screwed my team over by telling them all to stay. Like it'd be stickman versus zombies, or stickman versus other stickman. Like you'd have like a ninja stickman, and he's up against like a red ninja stickman up against black ninjas. And then you had really messed up videos like Salad Fingers, and that song that was to do with all different movie characters and superheroes and stuff fighting against each other. It was easier times indeed, especially during like a terrible class where nobody wants to make at age 12. age 11. Nobody wants to make a database. Come on. If you're the kid who likes to make databases, then you've probably done well in life working in an IT job. But for everyone else, it sucked. So I had to find some kind of entertainment. And I've always been into video games. So I discovered a way to play this. Somehow. Maybe I was told about it on the internet. There was a gaming channel on Sky back in the day. I used to play another little favourite game of mine, Legend of Mir. Is this a character I can I actually free you, boy? I freed him. He joined our team. Yeah, so there was... Oh, I wish they'd all come. There was a channel that was all to do with video games. And I loved it. I loved being able to watch people play games. And it wasn't really a thing back then. Like, it's really taken off now with like your Twitch and, again, YouTube and that. But back then, you would just be watching... I don't even know why people watched it back then either. Maybe that's why it stopped being worth doing. But I really enjoyed watching them play a game called Legend of Mir. It was an MMO. And for some reason, I thought they were playing it live. So I'd always be like, Dad, I need to use the PC. They're playing my game. I need to go join them. And I'd go and see if I can find them. And I'd get so confused when they're not actually there. It used to break my little heart, it did. Thinking, oh, I must have just missed them. And then I'd go spend hours searching for them in like the dungeon they said that they were going to go to. Because in that game, all the dungeons were open. So anyone could just rock up. What am I even drinking? I think it's a health potion. It's kind of like last man standing, isn't it? As long as I have someone tanking them, I can probably keep shooting them alright. Oh, there we go. Who won? Some people won. Actually, why did we win? That's my main question. Oh, 117 kills. I did all the damage. Bunch of noobs. I used loads of magic somehow. I don't know how. But yeah, absolutely. Press attack or jump to continue. Oh, stage 2! We did it! I thought we all died. I was not paying attention then. At least all the crew's back fighting? I don't want to have to tell them to stop again. Because man, that was a bad choice. Ooh, a boulder! So yeah, you could just... Like most computers back then, like they were really bad computers. Because we're talking like computers from 20 years ago. So they're not going to be good. At that point, they're probably already like 10 years old. They didn't bother upgrading their stuff like they do now. Like computers these days are crazy for what kind of stuff you put on them. Even like computers for school, because they'll build them with like games in mind for the game development courses. I know there's a local college. Well, I say local. There's a college in Wales which just bought PCs for VR games development. One of them, well, they all got Titans in them. Nvidia's Titan graphics card, and those alone cost like 1,200 quid. And one has like 2 of them in it, and it's the most fancy one, which I think is like $2,000 or $2,500 per card. So they've gone proper all out these days. Where back then, they'd maybe spend like, or they'd have a computer that was worth maybe $1,000, but actually wasn't very good. Because that's what technology was like back then. Not as advanced as it is now. Obviously. But I'm just waffling here. I think we got a big guy on our team. I'd be trying to shoot him. It was games like this that really let me pass the time. Before this, I think a lot of people were into their Doom. And also Unreal Tournament, guess I mentioned, as you get a little bit older, 15 or 14 or 15. Unreal Tournament. This game was easier. I was a big Dragon Ball Z nerd, so I quite liked the aesthetics for it. Whoa, should not be running in there. How are we doing, chaps? We're winning. Looks like there's another... Oh, Well, how'd you get over there? I thought I was the furthest one. I like how the arrows, if they're shooting arrows at you, they bounce off each other. Cancel each other out. That's good mechanics. It's such a simple game. I wonder if it made them a bunch of money. Like, it was free. So I wonder if they managed to get a load of money from these games. And if they still make money today. Maybe through donations. There's a little shiv there. Oh, the suited guy picked up the shiv and then threw it. Promptly. Man, I wonder if I could install this on the work computers. I think the answer is probably no, because they're more stricter with their security. They don't like random stuff just being installed on them. But they do let you install Google Chrome on them. It doesn't require admin rights. So if your computer is at work is stuck with Internet Explorer, you can get Google Chrome on there. I like how he blocks arrows. Like the arrows don't just go through him. One thing I didn't do though was go and use the computers in my lunch breaks. I was a big nerd, but couldn't bring myself to do something like that. I'd rather just stand around and just wait for the next lesson, I guess. I think we did it. Level complete. There we go, most kills again, of course. Most people are dead. But yeah, that's basically the entire game. Up to 8 people on LAN. Perfect for playing on school computers. Let me know what you think of the game in the comments. Feel free to subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend and week ahead. Bye!